Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the ORM Smugglers. My name is Siki, and today I have Bjarni with me. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I am okay, thank you. We have a match the internet has been talking about. It's phildo versus Rurouin. Bjarni, can you give us a rundown of the squads?
Yep, phildo is flying Captain Oikon with an engine upgrade, rebel captive, push the limit, and Isha Isard.
Insane Isard.
I'm trying to say that, yeah.
Okay.
Now and then he has two Omicron group pilots, and one of them has a fire control system. And Rurouin is flying 3 blue squadron with advanced sensors, and then 2 bandits.
Yep, interesting squads to say the least.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how phildo's squad will fly with no caterns at all.
That kind of looks fun to have 3 big ships.
Yep. Well, let's check out the game. Here we are at the asteroid setup, and I believe phildo has the initiative, and his rock is the first one. He is also playing from the bottom, and Rurouin is playing from the top.
Yep. Nice to see their asteroid setup. All in the middle.
I really like this setup of the asteroid. Just the good old rocks, nothing of the new stuff.
Yeah, none of the other
things that came.
We don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah, we don't like them.
No. Mainly because we don't know how to pronounce it.
The debris
field.
Thanks, Bjarni. So the guys have set up, and we are ready for the first round.
Rurouin has initiative in this battle.
Yeah, Rurouin is on the bot. Sharp left turn, and then forward with the rebel scums. All the asteroids are roughly in the middle. It'll be interesting to see if they play a big part in this game.
Yeah. Now we see that it's coming up from behind. Ooh, that's an interesting move. He does a barrel roll with his advanced sensors and then a K-turn.
Yeah, he must have a plan to meet the Imperial ships outside of the rocks or something.
Yeah, looks like a nice way to control your to fake that you're going to go one way and pull your opponent closer to you.
Yeah.
Maybe to embark in the fight in the middle or around the asteroids, or like it looks in this instance on the right side of the rocks.
Yeah, we will see how it pans out. He has to do a green move this turn to fix his stress, so maybe he'll get in a bit of trouble. Although the bandits are in flanking position, so they have a free reign, it seems, on the shuttles. So first shot of the game, it's Oikon versus a blue and a blue back. Yep, 2 shields of the blue and a couple of shields of of Oikon too.
Oikon is kind of funny with a few shields and a lot of hull.
Yeah, crits crits can cripple him pretty badly, but we'll see how it pans out.
It has a probably a way to become a very decorated Christmas tree with all its crits.
Yeah, one of the bandits hits an asteroid, takes no damage though.
But gets no shots because he's on the asteroid.
Yeah, but he's now in a really good position with his bandits. He's out of arc of the shuttles, and he'll get to shoot at them.
Of course, the shuttles are very maneuverable and not very maneuverable. I wanted to say they still pack a punch if you're in front of them, but sadly they don't have a lot of evasion.
Yeah, they can dish out a lot of damage. And speaking of evasion, between all his ships, the Imperials has 2 evade dice.
Yeah. 2 evade dice, yeah.
And here we see the rebel captive kicking in. He's handing out stress to the first shot that shoots him.
Yeah, we were talking about this this rebel captive, how good he is, because it's usually the high pilot skill ships that are shooting at him first. That means that the good ships are going to be stressed. But in this case, it doesn't really matter, of course, because all of the pilots are pilot skill 2.
Yeah, but it's a pretty good upgrade. So phildo is going to fly his decimeter up and around and use his 360 to take down as much of the rebels as possible. Here we see another good use of the advanced sensors by the rebels. Rurouin, he takes the red maneuver 3 back, but he gets focused because of the sensors.
Yeah. Now, you can see here that Captain Oikon is moving, and he's getting a evasion token.
Yeah, we can see it dropped down a plaque with Oikon's upgrades and Isani Izard. When the ship has no shields and at least 1 damage card, the ship will get a free evasion token each round, and it's extremely good.
Oh wow! So he's gonna be with push the limit. He's gonna be able to have an evasion token, focus token, and a target lock.
Or probably
engine upgrade.
Yeah, the boost.
Yeah. Wow.
Oikon has managed to get himself out of arc of every ship, but Rurouin is gonna punish his shuttles instead.
Yeah. And already one of the Omicron group pilot is out of shields.
Yeah, the Omicrons answer with a heavily laser gun fire on one of the bees and get them down.
Yeah, 1 beat down. Now this is as good as a time to mention it as any other. We had a small 300 point epic battle in our local store, this last weekend. A lot of fun. Yep. If you guys haven't tried the epic play, do so. It's awesome.
Yep, we run it as a promotional event and had X-Wing on offer, and it was a lot of fun.
A lot of people that came to the store and were very interested in seeing these huge fleets. Well, huge.
Well, I don't think we will be doing any reports on Epic Games unless you have 2 TVs
Yeah.
for the width.
Double widescreen TVs.
So here Oikon is again out of arc, and the shuttles take the heat instead.
It was interesting to see how he target locked to see the range and then pushed the limit and moved closer.
Yeah, he boosted into from range 3 to range 2. Very clever.
It's very clever.
So here one of the Omicron group pilots is down, but because of the simultaneous fire rule, he leaves it on the table until it's his turn to do, because they are shooting at the same pilot skill.
Yeah. Worth mentioning though, even though you have the same pilot skill, if for instance one of the ships will receive a crit that affects it, it's gonna affect it before it shoots. If for the player that has the initiative, of course.
Yeah, excellent point, Bjarni. Like blinded pilots or weapons malfunctioning and something like that. So they are not actually shooting at the same time, but the rule says that the ship gets to shoot when its turn.
Yeah.
Shuttle looks to be in a pretty tight spot there.
Yeah, he's going to be bumping into one of the bees there.
Yeah, and he will get shot by, well, maybe not so much. Let's see how the moves are.
Now, for those of you that are promoting X-Wing and working with new people, what we've seen here in Iceland is that a lot of players that have been playing alternate games to like Magic, The Gathering, and stuff like that, they are very interested in coming into this sort of games.
Yeah, I think it's the short, how the short game is. You play it in an hour 15 minutes. I think that it attracts a lot of people from those kind of games, not the 2 hour 30 minutes games like more than 40k and games like that. It's interesting to see here that Captain Eugen did not push the limit. He clearly wants to be able to do a wide move next turn. He will probably circle around the airstrikes.
And of course, he's always receiving that evasion token.
Yeah, it's not as good now though, because there are 3 ships firing at him, and
yeah,
the token will go on the first shot, so he will take some punishment here.
Also, I think with not taking the push to the limit action of and moving a bit further, with this setup now, he has the option to take a right turn or a left turn, which either he can fake both directions.
Yeah, he's not too close to top, so he could have taken a two bank right and then boosted, but I think dragging Rurouin's ships into the asteroid is a better plan.
Yeah, they've managed to avoid most of the rocks for the game, but it's
so
very
far
hard.
So good. So what? Someone said.
Yeah. Now he's gonna have to chase him through the asteroids while he's just flying around.
Yep, and we see one of the bandits has now multiple stress from Oikon's rebel captive.
Yeah, it seems to opt to use the same. Just have one stressed pilot rather.
Yeah, I think it's clever, but he's gonna have a hard time catching Oikon if he moves fast.
And we both know that large ships with engine upgrade can move quite a bit.
Yeah, although he has stressed now, so only a 2 forward and a boost at most.
Down to 4 hull.
Yeah, total hull on the table 5 on 2 ships. Against, can you count, Bjarni? 4, 8, 9 plus 8, it's 17. No, it's something.
9 shields and 8 hull on the rebel side. Versus 4 hull.
Things are looking mighty grim. The shuttle uses his stop maneuver, and the bandit takes a K-turn from one corner to the other, and they will be in a pretty good position to shoot each other next turn.
That shuttle move, is it the Maverick move from Top Gun?
Yeah, probably inspired by it.
Yeah.
I can see Tom Cruise flying a shuttle like this.
Is he gonna be in the new Star Wars?
No, but I don't know the truth in that, but I heard that his first role was playing a stormtrooper in A New Hope.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see that the topmost beaming has veered off and is not participating in the fight. He's only got 1 hull left, and since this is a TCO game, Rurouin is probably trying to protect him for his MOV, or margin of victory for those who are not familiar.
That is calculated by how much points are left on the table.
It's calculated by how many points your opponent kills.
Ah, okay.
So a beaming like that is 24 points. So that can really make or break if you make the cut.
Uh-oh.
Here goes the shuttle.
Yeah.
And again it stays on the table until it gets to shoot.
Although it was taken off. Does he not shoot with it, or no?
Maybe you got a crit or something that we didn't see.
Yeah, and yeah, maybe lower pilot skill.
Yeah, here one of the bandits hits an asteroid, and he will continue to move the B away from the action. As one of his actions, phildo removes console fire, the crit he got last turn.
Yeah, the console fire. Yeah.
Oikon hands out the stress, and now one of the beatings has double stress too.
And Captain Oikon is down to 1 hull.
Yep. It's over for him, I think. The B hits a rock though, so he won't shoot this turn. Let's see if he makes it out of all the arcs of the other ones. Either one of the bandits is preparing for the K-turn, or he's going the same route as the as the blue that is protecting the MOE.
So we're down to 1 shield and 8 hull on the rebel side, and 1 hull on Captain Oikun.
Yep, he's he's hanging in there by a thread.
I think I will be packing up my models by now.
Yeah, but again, an asset for the rebels, and so he will only get 1 shot, and he has the evade token, although no green dice.
Oikun gets 2 hits and a crit.
Yep, takes the shuttle down to 2 hull, and the crit is turns are red. Nothing special, I suppose, says phildo. And now comes the shot back. He only rolled 3 dice for 1 crit, and phildo just does the right thing to do and tells him that he can roll 1 more, but it's a blank, and again Oikun is safe.
He's still maneuvering those 2 ships away.
Yeah. But he blocks Oikun here, I'll guess. Yeah. So no actions for him, but he will get the token from Isart. Oh, and for the first time in the game, he rams something and takes damage. Does damage on the being. And then proceeds to kill the bandit.
Yeah, of course, Captain Oikun doesn't damage when he rams things.
Yes.
Oh.
It looks like Rurouin is realizing that he needs to move the ships that he was running away with into the fight to finish off Oikun.
Wow. It says here, the most decisive action of my life.
Yeah, he shoots the beaming with 4 dice, and even with target lock he gets only 1 hit, and it's evaded. Here the beaming takes a white 2 turn, and it's illegal because of his crit. So phildo opts to do a 2 bank with it, and it flies off the table. You kind of feel Bjarni that at 1 hull he must go down sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But even if you're on the losing side, as he probably will, he'll get some MOE from the ships killing.
Oof.
Oh, did he make it out of the arc of the viewing?
It looks so. Really?
He doesn't kill it. So we'll leave a 3 versus 0 shot back from the bandit. Let's see. Oh, Rurouin, he only made 1 hit, and the token evaded it, and he concedes. So it's the game, and phildo he wins with a decimator on 1 hull point for, I don't know, 5 or 6 turns or something.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
That's amazing. So guys, this has been the RLM Smugglers.
Valuable lesson: never give up.
Never give up. Thanks for the game, and we will see you on the next video.
Yeah, man.